dim streetlight, the payphone at the corner of Poblacion Street hummed with an eerie presence. For years, it had been a lifeline, the only means of calling family overseas or contacting loved ones in faraway places. Yet, it stood empty most days, cast in shadows and slowly forgotten as newer technologies took over. One rainy night in July, however, the payphone rang. Nobody was there to answer it. The rain had driven everyone indoors, but it kept ringing, its tinny echo bouncing off the wet pavement, as if something or someone was desperate to be heard. Later that night, news spread quickly that a local young woman, Lonnie, hadn't come home. Lonnie was known for being responsible and cautious. Her mother never worried because she always called if she'd be late. But that night there was nothing. No word, no sign of her. Just her fading footsteps in the rain. Her friends and family searched everywhere, and the whole town joined in. Days stretched into weeks, and the coastal breeze carried whispers of fear and worry. People swore they saw her by the beach at dusk, or heard her voice calling softly from empty streets. But as the weeks passed, hope dwindled. Exactly 1 month after her disappearance, the payphone rang again. This time, an elderly local, Mang Nestor, happened to be passing by. Startled by the ringing, he shuffled to the phone, heart pounding with an uneasy feeling. When he lifted the receiver, all he heard was a soft, distant voice calling, "Mama!" It was Lonnie's voice. "Lonnie, Kobayan," he whispered, his voice cracking with disbelief. The voice on the other end was faint, as if it were coming from another world. I tried to call. I tried, but the rain was too loud. I couldn't make it home. A chill ran through Mang Nestor as he heard Lonnie's voice cut in and out, the sound growing fainter with each second. "Lonnie, Nasanka," he pleaded, but only silence answered him. And then, with a soft crackle, the line went dead. The payphone began ringing at odd hours after that, each time with Lonnie's voice on the line. Sometimes it was desperate. Other times it was just a quiet, almost peaceful call, repeating the same phrases as if trying to reach someone she couldn't find. The townspeople were divided. Some were terrified, saying it was her ghost trapped in the phone, while others believed she was trying to tell them something important. A few brave souls even tried to answer the calls, but the voice always grew softer, weaker, and then faded away. One evening, her mother, Nanay Nida, decided she couldn't take it anymore. She went to the payphone herself and stood there waiting, ignoring the stares of neighbors who thought she was losing her mind. And then, at the stroke of midnight, the phone rang. Trembling, Nanay Nida picked up the receiver and heard her daughter's voice, a haunting whisper barely louder than the wind. "Mama, I'm here, by the sea, waiting." With tears in her eyes, Nanay Nida begged, "Lani, Anak, saan ka?" But the voice faded, leaving only the sound of crashing waves in the background, as if the call was coming from the ocean itself. The line went dead, and a deep, cold silence settled over the town. The next day, they found Lonnie's body washed up along the rocky shore, hidden under a small cliff. She had slipped and fallen on the very night she disappeared, unable to call for help as the rain drowned out her voice, and the payphone stood just a few steps out of reach. From that day on, the payphone never rang again,